What's good, Stopde Nation? We got matchups for Boxing Day in FIFA Mobile 18. Now, this was kind of a strange one because at first, it looked like it was going to reset a few days ago. So we kind of, really quickly put in some of the positions and stuff for these cards. So there's a few that I may actually have, changed based on, results today and stuff like that. So we'll kind of talk about them. We'll talk about, our choices. We'll talk about sort of, some choices that maybe you might want to, instead of going for the draw, go for a particular team in the win. We'll show you the prizes first, though. So down here at the bottom, this is really cool. You can go all the way from basically 1 win for that one, 3 wins for that one, 5 wins, and then 8 wins into the middle, and then down the other side as well. Ramsey, so I at least want to get 5 wins so I can get that card, and then the matchups player. So basically, each one, even if you get 1 win, you're going to guarantee yourself some kind of reward, and you get to pick what it is. So I really like this system. I hope it kind of follows through a little bit more into the other matchups where you sort of have a bit more choice in what you pick, and if you do really well, you can get yourself a bigger player, and if you don't do quite as well, you can still get yourself a player, just maybe not quite to the same overall level as that bigger card. Or you could get yourself 2 of the smaller cards. I could get myself a 3 and a 5 for, instead of getting Murata. So very cool. Look for this program here. Some nice stats on some of these cards. So I'm excited for this one. I definitely want to get that Ramsey card. But let's look at the matchups first. So some of the ones that we're kind of really looking towards, I would say Tottenham. I would definitely give the win to this one and to the Spurs. So as much as I maybe don't want to give the win to the Spurs, I'm looking at them getting the win in this matchup. So next to that one, Leicester versus Wofford, especially with the way Leicester's been playing today, doing well against Manchester United. They are a very, at times up and down team. They're pretty close in the table, but I think Leicester, they're going to show up on this day, and I think that Leicester is going to get the win here. Now, this one. So West Brom versus Everton. I originally was looking at this as a tie, but I'm kind of thinking that this may actually go to Everton after today's match, getting a tie in there today. Pretty good result, I would say, in that. So probably looking that may actually be the winner in this one. But at the same time, ties, sometimes those ones are not really necessarily indicative of the team that might get out the win. So West Brom did not play quite as well as Everton in these matches. So that may be a reason to pick Everton in there. But we picked the draw because we did pick it these matches yesterday before the matches. That was a poor choice. We really should have waited till today's matches came out, but we didn't do that. Anyways, Chelsea on the next one. They did tie today, but I think that they will definitely come back after that one and pull out the victory there. They're not going to tie twice in a row. That is probably for certain. So here we go. Liverpool versus Swansea. I think that Liverpool is going to pull out the victory. It's going to be a good game. Salah's probably going to get him a couple goals, as he does in every single game. But they are my pick for that one. So between Swansea City and Liverpool, I am going to give the victory to. Now, again, this is another draw where I think after today's results, I might actually go and change it to Stoke City. So Stoke City after their match today, based on the matches today, I would probably give the edge to Stoke City in this match. So originally we thought draw could go either way, but that either way is sort of probably going towards Stoke right now. So if you don't want to pick a draw, if you're not comfortable with picking draws, I would look to Stoke City to be the match or the team that you pick out of the 2 of these cards. So probably what I'll do, I'll go in my free-to-play account. These are probably the ones I'll pick on that one. Manchester United, even though again they're looking and the match isn't over yet, but they're kind of going towards that draw with Leicester, I think that they will definitely come back and they will get a big win here against Burnley. So I don't think that they're going to do it twice. I think that they're getting the win. That is my pick for Man United. Over here, West Ham United. Originally, we thought tie. Bournemouth gets a few good matches. They play pretty well against some of the big teams. They've had some good matches. They had a bit of losses. Arsenal did well against them, those kind of things. But they've played some good matches against big teams. They're good at getting draws. They are a team that is good at getting some draws, some lower scoring matches against some of these other teams. I don't know that West Ham will be able to get enough goals for it, but West Ham did play quite well. Bournemouth not quite so well in this one. Now, that's kind of the thing that Bournemouth does, though. They don't play well, and then all of a sudden they just get a huge win, a huge tie, whatever it is. So that's where I see that it could could be a draw. Maybe West Ham is not on that day, but West Ham, if they play to their potential, should win this match, but otherwise maybe a draw. So I would either go with the draw or the West Ham United win in this one, but I'm going to stick with a draw. I think that it will be a draw. After today's results, maybe leaning a bit more towards West Ham, but I'm still thinking this one will stick with a draw for that match. Now, down here on the bottom, Manchester City versus Newcastle United. Again, Man City is pretty unstoppable. I suppose this could be a match where Newcastle will pull them to a draw, park the bus, whatever it is, to get a draw against them, but I would say it's either going to be a draw or it's going to be a Man City win, and I'm going to go with the Man City win in that situation. And the final match, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Now, in this one, it could be a draw. Arsenal has picked up some draws against some teams that maybe they shouldn't pick draws up against and stuff like that, but who hasn't in the Premier League this season anyway? So Arsenal, I do think that they're going to win. They played well against Liverpool. They got the draw against Liverpool. They're playing better lately. Yes, we lost to Manchester United in that match. Yes, we have had a couple matches that didn't quite go our way, but we are playing fairly well, and I think that this is one of those ones, if the right Arsenal team shows up on the day, they're going to win, and that obviously is the story with any match. Whatever team shows up could change anything. This could be, like, on paper, the most bestest picks or whatever you want to call it, and every single one could be wrong because that's just how sport goes. But that's where we are at right now. Those are our 10 matchup predictions. I'm hoping we at least get 50% of them. There's 50% of them that I would say are more likely than not. Like, it's like the big guns against the teams at the bottom of the table, and you would hope that they are going to pull out the victory. But again, ties could happen, and that's where the draws are going to come into a play. So it'll be an interesting Boxing Day nonetheless. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I love the stats. I love that these cards that they've put in here. We'll look at all the cards, actually, the stats on them, just show you all the different things you can get. So the exclusive rewards, a very nice pacey center forward here, 99 sprint speed, 101 acceleration, can do the roulette for you, but that is because we have the second striker boost at 7. So I don't think he actually would do the roulette because our dribbling has been boosted by 10 there. And then we move in, we got some Liverpool action coming in here, 82 pace, center mid card, pretty decent center mid card, no rainbow flick, but another card kind of like that Emmanuel Petit card that's got great tackling, marking, aggression, pretty good as well. Got the generalist boost going on. Murata, he is the most expensive, I guess, or the most amount of wins you need to get. 8 wins to get this card. I wouldn't say it's any more like, more better is not a good word, but I wouldn't say it's like that much better than some of the other cards in terms of stats and stuff like that, but he does have that nice mix of acceleration, sprint speed, and I've been finding that some of my faster players are actually not playing as well for me as some of these players that are kind of in that, like, 90, 94 range, where they're dribbling, their ball control is actually on the same level as their acceleration and sprint speed. I'm finding when those are equivalent, those are actually the players that play better. He's got great strength as well, so that will be good. He's got pretty good heading, great finishing and shot power, great long shot, great positioning. So the card, I don't know if the sprint speed acceleration is the highest, but he does have the rainbow flick, and he does have some good stats there, and he's got the shot power boost, which is going to boost up his shot power, ball control, finishing, short passing, and his acceleration as well. The man that we really want to get, Aaron Ramsey, 76 pace, so not too fast. I'm a little sad about that. No rainbow flick either. So I'm a little disappointed maybe with like the stats on this. Was hoping for a little bit better from Aaron Ramsey. But a nice center defensive midfield card. This will go great on our Arsenal lineup, especially if we bring in some icons as well. Use Emmanuel Petit on one side, Ramsey on the other side. I would have liked to see him in the center mid position, but he already has, I think his other card is in the center mid position already, so this would kind of make a little bit more sense anyways to have him in a different position, different abilities with that one. But anyways, there is Aaron Ramsey. He's got the counter boost, and the counter boost is going to give him long passing, dribbling, sprint speed, ball control, and long shot. So at least you'll be able to build up his sprint speed as well. So just by even doing this, we could build it up another 10, something like that. And the other thing is once you level up, they start to, some of them level up a lot more. You look at like the Ronaldo card. It did not start off well, or the Dele Alli card. It did not start off well, but by the end, it became like a wicked card. But anyways, our final player here we have, so 84 defense, So it's in the center back position, 85 tackling, 85 marking, 80 aggression, decent speed and acceleration as well, and has the composed boost, which is marking, sprint speed, ball control, strength, and tackling. I don't know if you can really get a better boost than that boost for a defender, because it got your marking in there, it's got your sprint speed, ball control, strength, and tackling. Like, those are really the ones. Maybe acceleration might be the one thing that would be like helpful with that one, but a very, very nice card there as well. And then of course you can get 45 skill boosts, and you have an increased chance of the new skill boost cards that they have for there. So the second striker, the composed, and the counter, and you get 10 of those. If you don't get them, you can pick up some extra ones. 1,000, you can buy up to 30 of them, so that would be quite a lot. I don't think we'd ever actually do that, but you can go there. You can get 10 of these 200,000 coin things, so up to 2 million coins if you get all 10 matches right. But definitely like this layout because it does allow for a little bit of room of error, you know, especially with so many matches. I like that idea. More matches, higher price on rewards, but like, you know, option to get some other players and stuff like that, a little bit more choice. I also like how they got the EPL logo there on the bottom as well. Very excited for this program. But who did you pick? Who do you think is going to win these matches, especially after today's results, stuff like that? Hopefully you guys waited. I know a lot of you were asking me to do this a little bit sooner, but I wanted to wait a little bit to see some of these matches, see some of these things come out before I actually like full on went in to get the predictions for this. But it was a little bit of a throw off because it said the event was ending on the outside of where the matchup said, and then on the inside here it said that they were going to be until the 25th. So there's a little bit of confusion there. I know for a lot of people saying it's going to expire, but you do have until the end of the day basically to get this done. I think we'll double check that for you right now. So here you have 3 days when it expires, so you can basically do this until Christmas. No, it can't expire in 3 days. What, isn't it like the 20? It's the 23rd right now. Okay, I don't think this is expired. Oh, maybe it does. So maybe I guess it actually expires the morning of that match or whatever it is. But in any event, you at least have today and tomorrow to do this. You can watch some of the matches that are going on, make your predictions from there. But thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde out.